the life. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Nyla, your host for the Art of Living show. Can you hear that? Can you see that? That is the sound of healing. We are in Kilifi County, Watamu to be specific. Watamu is known for brilliant ocean views, marine biodiversity, and exciting experiences. Treehouse in Watamu is a masterpiece and an award-winning hidden gem. Built in the high trees, its unique architectures offer a 360-degree panorama view of the coastline here in Watamu, affording it sensational views of sunrise, sunset over the Indian Ocean. Tuk-tuk, zima gari lako, hapa ni mahali pa amani. Wow, that is hilarious. Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Paul?
I'm very well.
You're bare feet. Where is that?
Because bare feet were invented before shoes.
And you just decided you're not going to do that?
I wore shoes for a long time. Now
Okay.
it's my chance to let my feet just breathe a bit.
Breathe a bit.
No, I just like to have my feet on the ground. Yeah.
It makes you feel nice.
I really like to. It's hot as well here, and
Yeah.
it's just a free feeling.
Agreed.
Actually, being here, it's very much about freedom.
Agreed.
And I mean, maybe we don't wear clothes, but I think we have to because of the television, but we'll cut that off. But the thing is, that's enough about the feet.
This place is a masterpiece. It reminds me of an anthill
Yes? How so?
because the structure in itself feels like an ant. Am I lying? Like an anthill, you know, just the way, I don't know. It just feels like that.
It's different.
Yes, it's different. It's unique.
It is very unique.
Yeah. What's the story behind it?
It's one thing about this place is it's been built over 28 years. It wasn't like someone sat down and drew a picture and then we hired a contractor and we built it in one go. It was started 28 years ago and we're even still building today, room by room. So when you look at it, it kind of looks like people think, how did this thing get here? It got here by a lot of hard work over 28 years by a lot of people. By a lot of people. The very first person, a little bit of history.
Yes.
When my family, my father and I, we bought this land about 30 years ago. And it was one of the only plots in Watamu that had the original indigenous forest. And my father's wife, her name is Nani Crows, she's actually quite a famous environmentalist and an artist. And it was her original philosophy and idea, which is what we followed till today. She said, you don't ever want to cut trees. But more than that, you don't even want to clear bush because everything is necessary. So when we bought the plot, there were two areas, over here and over here. That's where the previous owners had cleared to burn their rubbish and other things like that. So there were these holes in the forest. So what Nani said is, let's say we'll never cut a tree. All we'll do is we'll take this footprint and we'll build up. And we'll build so high until we can see the sea and we'll have a beautiful view of the sunset. So it was Nani's idea, and she built the very first room, which was this one, and she's also an artist.
Okay.
So what she specializes in, she takes wine bottles. In fact, every Monday in Nairobi, she collects wine bottles from all the famous drinkers in Nairobi. I won't say who they are because maybe some of them are your friends, but she has pickup places where she collects wine bottles on Monday morning after the weekend drinking, and she melts the wine bottles and she makes each one of these pieces. We probably have more than 10,000 pieces, but they all came from wine bottles with a little bit of elements. You put in cobalt to get blue, or you put in copper to get an aqua color. And so she did the first floor, and then we just continued from there, making it higher, making it bigger.
Could you just give me a view of what to expect in here? Because when I look at it, it just looks for me like a piece of art. Okay, maybe you can tell me, what am I looking at right now? What should I expect in there? What are the hidden gems there? And this other side, what are the hidden gems in here? Because there's so much that our viewers are yet to experience. You'll give us a tour of the place.
I mean, I think the hidden gem, without a doubt, is the intentions that we make when we're building, and the intentions that we make every day, that we keep reaffirming. And those intentions, it's basically, why did we build it? Did we build it for a few people to have a holiday? No. From the very beginning, we built this place as a place that I wanted to share with people. When we started building, I enjoyed some water sports, and I enjoyed yoga, and I enjoyed a certain kind of eating, a very healthy eating. And from the day when we built it, and it's even written down in what I call a vision board, we made a vision board of what we want to create. And I wrote, we want to share the best we know with other people. So it was built with an intention, and sometimes that intention was even written into the concrete.
Dad is a creative, I believe. Is he? Was your dad a creative?
My dad was very creative.
Is that what you also got from him? Creativity,
I got everything from my father.
Is it?
But my dad was so creative, and he was creative, he was energetic, and the thing is, he passed away last year. But one of the things that we did, my daughter and I, is we built a small memorial to him. And I think it's important, and I'd like to show it to you.
Oh, lovely.
Is that okay?
I'd love to see that.
This is the memorial from my father, Eric Crystal.
Okay.
And he was the original person when we bought the property. And actually, he's the person that I have so much gratitude together with my mother. In fact, this house is built on gratitude, and our first teachers are our parents. So we can't start a day without thanking our parents. And so that we always remember that, my daughter and I, this year, because my father passed away like a year ago, we built this tree. So this is built from cement.
This is not, wait a minute. This is not a tree?
It's not a tree.
Can you guys believe it? It's not a tree? Unbelievable. Very unconventional.
We studied the tree so much, and we just tried to make something that blended in.
Wow. You guys are art connoisseurs.
Yeah. It's made from ferro cement, which is a mixture of metal and cement with a lot of layers and layers of paint, just to get it to blend into the forest. And then in the top of the tree, we put a mask of my father, Eric Crystal.
This is really artistic, it's creative, it's fun when you look, it feels alive.
Yeah.
But part of nature, it feels like it's part of nature. Yeah. Can't wait to see what next.
Let's go.
This is splendid. Wow, what a piece of art. Real showstopper. I mean, when I was coming up, I couldn't help but look at the gecko and go like, whoa. Integrated together with the building, you guys, every place I look, I'm just seeing a piece of art everywhere. And it's not just your usual conventional piece of art, but just seeing glass, cement. Yeah. Wow. So these guys have 4 signatures. Are they 4 or 3?
3.
There are 3 signature experiences from magical Kenya. How amazing is
The
that?
Kenya Tourism Board,
Kenya
they have a
Tourism.
program called the Magical Kenya Signature Experience Program. And they go around and they basically certify certain experiences that, you know, you have to meet the standards for safety, for you're showing culture, you're showing interest. There's so many categories, but they're basically looking for experiences that are unique, ones that you can't do anywhere else. So we were fortunate enough that they liked 3 of our experiences last year, 2021, and they gave us these awards. The Honorable Balala presented them, and one of our experiences is for yoga. We have a sunset yoga room. I think maybe you'll try yoga sometime when you're here.
Okay.
I mean, you can't leave here without doing yoga.
I'll try.
And if you're going to do yoga anywhere in the world, this is quite a nice place.
Plus, you got an award for it.
Yeah. Well, the award, the room was built for yoga. It's built at the highest point in Watamu, and it has a 360-degree view of the sunrise over the Indian Ocean, the sunset over the forest, and it's really quite a place. But remember what I said, it's got the hidden intentions that people can come there and they can actually experience yoga, which isn't just touching your toes, it's actually being the best you can be. So I think people feel that, and hence we got an award for our yoga at sunset experience. Also the creek trip, in the evening we take people to Mida Creek, which is a marine reserve in Watamu. And to me, that's the hidden gem of Watamu, is the creek. Many places have a beach, and our beach is fantastic. It's world class, you can't deny it. But we've got this mangrove creek, and that is such a stunning place. So our trip, we take you to our favorite places. You go for swims, you go for walks, you go kayaking, you have snacks, you watch the sunsets.
Asia?
Hi, Nyla.
Hi, nice to meet you. Look at you. I love this color on you.
Thank you.
It looks nice and looks so you look so relaxed.
Well, this is the outfit when you live at the coast. Just a swimming costume with sarong, no shoes, no problem.
Freedom,
Freedom,
happiness,
happiness,
peace,
exactly.
joy. It's all about, and I've just noticed your dad didn't have shoes and you two don't have shoes.
Yeah. I kind of think that where you don't need a barrier between you and nature, it's better not to have one. So it's also, there's lots of health benefits of walking barefoot because you recharge with the earth, the natural polarity of the earth. It's good for your ankles, it's good for your feet, all the muscles in your legs.
Did you hear that, guys? We all grab shoes everywhere we go, but when we get opportunity to walk on the earth, it recharges you, it revitalizes you. Something I've learned today. I'll keep that. Your dad has spoken so much about you, such a big part of what this place is all about, where you guys talk about gratitude, recharging, and some of the activities that he spoke about was massage, food. But before we talk about those, talk to me about your relationship with your dad and how it is to work with him, your dad.
My dad, Paul, is really about teaching and people growing as people and learning a lot in life. And so it's been really amazing for me to be his daughter, because Treehouse has been like a school in a way, like a life school. Anything that I want to learn, this is a great like playground. So whether it's like accounts, whether it's building, whether it's people skills, you know, he's kind of definitely held me by the hand throughout my life and used Treehouse as a vehicle for me to learn and to test my skills, test my strength. So I'm very grateful for that.
Food is an integral part of Treehouse because it's not just coming and experiencing the place, but it's also about gratitude, about praying.
We have based our food on a few different philosophies, one of them being Macrobiotic, which is the ancient culture and cuisine philosophy from like Japan, China, from many thousands of years ago, as well as Ayurveda, which is an ancient system of healing from India. So it's not that the food is, you know, Chinese or Japanese or Indian, it's just it's built on those principles because those cultures all those thousands of years ago were very much in touch with nature, in touch with the elements. They looked to nature to direct how they lived their life because they were connected to nature. They believed that they were connected, whereas our culture we've become a little bit alienated. So our food is based off of those ancient principles. So it's like having balanced tastes, having balanced textures, not eating too much of anything. Everything's about balance. No artificial sugar, no artificial flavoring, no deep fried food because that kills the food. Not a lot of heavy stuff like meat. We don't serve meat. We don't sell alcohol. We don't profit off of alcohol because in the yogic philosophy, alcohol doesn't really fit in with being who you are deep down. So our food, it's not, there's nothing complicated or new about our food. We don't believe in, you know, fad diets, things that make you lose weight super quickly. It's not about the external image. For us, everything's about balance. And when you're in balance with your body, with your natural surroundings, your body will naturally move towards health. So we just have, you know, plant-based, healthy, fresh, nothing is frozen, nothing is deep fried. So our food is alive. And when you're eating things which are alive in terms of their vital force, you know, things which still have the vital essence inside them, whether it's, you know, vegetables, grains, sprouts, you know, things which are literally growing, that translates into your energy body. And you not only, you know, look great on the outside, but you feel great. You have more energy to do things, to give back that energy to the people around you.
Just mention it's all about balance. So when you're also eating, you don't eat everything.
So the philosophy from Ayurveda says that this is what you call an anjali. So you have one anjali of liquids, one anjali of food, solids, and one anjali of air, because those are the kind of three main elements. And they use well, the ancients didn't because blenders weren't there, but I like to use the image of a blender when you're making a smoothie or making, I don't know, anything that you blend. If you fill the blender up to the top, there is no air in which it can go around. The same way the food, we smother our digestive fire if we fill our stomach to the top, and then there's no air for the successful digestion to happen. So it's all about balance. Balance in what you eat, in your macros, but also balance in your relationship to food. You don't want to starve yourself or limit yourself, and then that will inevitably lead to you, you know, purging or, you know, extreme behavior. So it's all about, we have desserts. They're a big part of our life, but it's like they're flavored with dates and things which are like natural sweetness, rather than saying no sugar at all and then you like sneak off to the ice cream shop every day.
I like that. So guys, you had it. One of the things that you need to do is when you're eating, you don't eat to the full. Leave space for dessert, meaning you layer your food with a liquid and then you have your food and leave room for dessert. And that dessert can be dates, can be grapes, it can be anything sweet and healthy, or whatever it is that you choose as your dessert, but don't eat to the full, just like a blender. Now you have activities that I want to experience. That's your spa, you have massage, and I can't wait to experience that.
Yeah. So we don't have like lots of complicated spa treatments. but we do believe that getting regular massages is very beneficial to the physical body as well as the mental and emotional. So not only do you get like the lymphatic drainage and your muscles, you know, maybe you went kayaking with us yesterday and your muscles are a bit tight, but you also get the benefit of, you know, the human touch. And in Ayurveda, the human touch with oil is really powerful as a grounding mechanism, because Ayurveda believes that the air element, when it gets too much in our body, you can experience things like anxiety, non-groundedness, a bit of fearfulness, because we don't feel grounded, we don't feel like part of the earth anymore. And everything in our Western lifestyle, from, you know, too much coffee, alcohol, too much technology, too much traveling, like flying across the world, that's not natural. And all those activities increase our air element. So no wonder there's like, you know, lots of instances of, you know, suicide because of anxiety and all this stuff. So something as simple as getting a massage, we think, oh, it's a luxury, but actually the simple act, you can even do it to yourself. Massaging yourself with oil helps to bring groundedness and centeredness to your body.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Asia. Now you know massage is not for luxury, but it's so important for your health, for your mental health, and for you to be able to revitalize and recharge. So any minute you get opportunity to get a massage, please do it. Do it to your friend, do it to your partner or your family, your children, whoever. Please just get the massage. For now, can I experience a massage? Oh yeah, let me do that.